Let me know if this sounds like you. You're out for a run, you feel a nagging pain in the front of your hip, and each time you bring your leg forward to take the next step of your run, the pain feels worse. Today we're going to talk about the pectineus, a small muscle in the front of the hip. It helps stabilize the hip when you're running, and during the swing phase of the running gait, it helps bring your hip forward or flex it forward to take the next step. If this sounds like your hip pain, you've probably tried everything. But have you tried strengthening and stabilization exercises for the pectineus and the other hip flexors? First up is a yoga block RDL to really engage those hip adductors and work on stability in the back of the hip. Put a yoga block between your knee and the wall on the problem side, keep your back straight and hinge forward. Next is an anti-rotation press. Be sure to use a band that feels challenging enough, and be sure to do this facing both directions. Up next is resisted hip flexion with a band. Make sure you let your leg extend behind you when you bring your leg back down, and make sure to do on both sides. Then we have planks, some of those hip flexors attached to the spine, so this is a good way to work those. You can do a high plank or a forearm plank. For added challenge, you can add alternating foot taps. And last we have isometric hip flexion in tabletop position. Make sure your lower back is staying in contact with the floor. If your hip hurts when running, our doctors of physical therapy want to help. Link in bio to request an appointment.